everyone! I took a day trip to Scotland with 5 other people that were in my class. This is my experience in Edinburgh, Scotland. Our day began at 5:30 in the morning to catch the bus to King's Cross train station. The bus ride went smooth, but we were all super exhausted. After we got off the bus, we were rushing to get to the train station. Our train was set to depart at 6:15, and at this point it was just going on 6. We were kind of scared we weren't going to make it, but by the time we got there, our train did not have a set platform yet, so we were good and we finally felt relieved. By this point, we were so excited to sleep on the train on the way there because it is a 5-hour train ride. But we had no idea the adventure we had ahead of us. Why does this remind me of a plane? No. Cassidy and I sat down in the first 2 seats we saw available. Except it turns out that trains like this, you are supposed to reserve seats to have a guaranteed seat. Cassidy had to give up her seat at Stevenage, and I had to give up my seat at Doncaster. This is a clip of me standing at one point because there were no seats available. I eventually found an available seat next to John Dallas. Just as I was ready to kick back and fall asleep, something else happened. Our train ended up getting terminated because there were trespassers on the train tracks.
I gotta use this for my vlog. Say hi, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Because our train was terminated, everyone from the past train was being sent to this train, which led to overcrowding. Luckily this time, most of us ended up finding a seat. Since our train terminated in Newcastle, we only had an hour left to go. After a crazy train ride, we finally made it to Edinburgh, Scotland.
Cassidy, we made it to Scotland after so many tribulations.
The architecture here was incredible. It felt like we went back 200 years. Within the crowded city, there were street performers everywhere. And here we are, already getting a taste of Scotland with bagpipes. After our long train ride, we were starving, so we went straight to an Italian restaurant.
Oh my gosh.
This was probably the highlight of our trip. We were walking and we saw this knife juggler performing. It was intense to watch, but he did absolutely amazing and he had the crowd going crazy. And then something hilarious happened.
I'm still doing it! I'll catch you!
John Dallas got called up to help. He did not even volunteer. The guy just needed an additional 4th person, and John Dallas was the lucky pick.
John, a little bit tighter. Step back. Here we go.
We then decided to go to the Scottish National Gallery. It was beautiful. It was very different from England because it was a lot smaller, but the artwork inside did not disappoint. This is the Scott Monument, built in 1840. It's right by the train station, which made it easy for us to find our way back.
I want to so badly.
You should.
Oh my god. Oh. I would own this! Oh my god. Get it then.
After going to the gift shop, we found a mall, so we all ended up splitting up and going our separate ways to shop for about an hour.
Oh my gosh.
We then decided to go see the Edinburgh Castle. You can see the castle in the distance, It was a hike to get there, but thanks to the good weather and the cool breeze that blew against us, the hills we had to hike up weren't all that bad. Now, this was a pretty cool sight to see. This couple had just got married not far from the Edinburgh Castle. Now, as you can see, this place had big hills. So here we are hiking up to the very top.
My legs are gonna be like bodybuilders the second we get home.
After we got to the top, we realized we needed tickets to see the castle, and we didn't have the time for it, so we just enjoyed the view instead. We then decided to get KFC for dinner and ate before departing on our train back to London. We arrived back at the train station at 5:30 to catch our train back to London. This time, we all got seats. At 10:15 p.m., we made it back to London. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. See you guys.